Welcome to Hideaway Homestead. We thought we'd do a little coffee time on the porch just to sort of tie up a few things together and give you an update on what's happening for us. This is almost mid-April, second weekend in April, and things are going along so well for us. We are so blessed that God is giving us the strength to do what we need to do, and I think wisdom and maybe foresight. We are seeing a lot of, how to say that? We are seeing a lot of things happening in the world that are alarming to us, and we're trying to respond rather than react to that. And so we are doing our very best to plant as much as we can and to preserve as much as we can, and to plan ahead as much as we can, and keep moving towards our original goal of self-sustainability with God's help. We understand God's the one who's in control and who blesses our crops or who gives us wisdom and all of that. So we've got a lot of things going on, and one of them is the high tunnel. So update us on where you got with that last week and what we're doing today.
Okay, well, the high tunnel is coming along quite well, we think, and we'll show you some video of that coming up. We had our son-in-law out, and two of the grandkids came and helped, and we got some more of that put up. And
so this was his second trip out here.
Yes.
And we'll be putting up a video of that.
Yeah.
It will be video 3, I think, of the series.
I think so, yeah. We've put 2 up already. If you haven't had a chance to see those, go back and look at the first 2 so you can kind of keep up with what's going on.
Yeah.
Because we're shooting this in sequence as we go, and so you'll see what we're doing. But that's coming along, and we are getting ready to, actually today, we're going to put some more on it. Carol and I are going to be working on that again today, and getting some more of that done. And I think he has plans to come back, our son-in-law that is, has plans to come back out in a couple of weekends from now and help us again. It's a major project to put one of these things together.
Especially since Kevin's wife elected to go with such a big one. But, you know, God works all those things out.
Yes, He does.
And God knew that we were going to want or need extra growing space. And so when we're doing it, we might as well do it big. And
that's for sure.
It is more work than putting up a shorter one, or less height or less width. Length either way. You know, if any of the dimensions were smaller, it would have been easier, especially for just the 2 of us. But we appreciate Kyle's help so much.
We definitely do. So that's been a blessing to have them come out and help us. What else were we going to talk about that?
Well, when the little girls, we call them the littles, in this family, they have the twins and then they've got the little girls. So anyway, they're not as little anymore, but they came out and were looking for something to do, and I got them to help dig in the garden area to prepare beds. And you are going to be amazed at their digging techniques, but they really helped out. They had the best time. My daughter said it took 3 soakings of their tennis shoes to try to get the dirt out. They had so much fun with the hose and the dirt.
They did.
But took most of it home, maybe. I don't know, but it really helped us out. So you're going to love seeing their planting techniques, and then they helped pick. We've got greens coming in like crazy. We are loving them.
Yes.
Can't decide if we like I think right now the beet greens are my favorite. What are yours?
I don't know. We like them all. We've got beets and collards and mustards and turnips.
And perpetual spinach.
And
that was really good.
That was. So we've done quite well with that too.
Yeah,
that has really
it's that harvest season for us here already. So we've got the more summer crops already planted, and I know that just seems ridiculous to some people for April to already, but we're picking tomatoes. We had some tomatoes to just show up in a former chicken coop area. And those things he picks. Well, you can't fill your hands with them.
No,
there were so many.
There's so many of them.
To bring a container out, and they're like pesky cherry tomatoes. They're bigger than a cherry, but smaller than a
full size. Yeah.
So, but they are delicious.
So
and
good.
Thank you, God, because we didn't even plant them. And oh wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. As you can see, we have on long sleeves.
Yes.
Today we think is probably going to be. Today is probably going to be our last cool weather day. It's not cold, but it's cool. But we love it.
Yeah.
Because we know what's coming.
Yeah.
And so probably this next week, I think it's supposed to get up into the 70s, 80s, 90s.
No, 90s. Yeah.
90s. Okay.
Upper
So
80s.
Summer's back.
Yeah.
So
we're enjoying this little reprieve. And little blast of spring.
It's nice.
And it helps us to not get drained so much because the heat. We just have to pace ourselves.
With the heat and the humidity in Florida, it just wipes out your energy in no time. And so we have to, like Carol said, we have to pace ourselves, work slow, take breaks, lots of breaks.
You don't realize it's worn you down until all of a sudden you're wiped out and you can't even put one foot in front of the other. And so
so that's what's coming up.
Also, we got a Harvest Right freeze dryer.
Oh, yes.
And we'll put some videos up about it, but we are excited.
Yes, we are. It has been a blessing already.
Yes.
We've freeze-dried some fruit and some eggs and some vegetables, that kind of thing.
And some meals, even. So they're in pouches. And we can just add warm water, and it's like an MRE kind of a thing. You just add warm water, and we'll have a meal. And supposedly they will be good for up to 20 years. We'll see if we make it through the year before we tap into them and try them out. But we did macaroni and cheese and chicken and rice, and we've got some vegetable soup ready to go. And it's just been fun for us. We're splitting this equipment with my sister and her family, and so we're taking turns and using it and putting batches through. But I think that will be a great blessing to us. So glad she came up with the idea to go ahead and buy it, and now with the situation in the world, we're just seeing the opportunity for us to preserve, especially right now. We've got eggs like crazy this season, but then they're going to stop and slow down, and so that will give us eggs that we can use in other times.
We're going to be processing a lot of eggs.
Yes.
Our chickens are laying a lot of eggs right now. It's the season for it, like Carol said. So we're getting a lot of eggs right now, extras, and so we're going to be doing some more of those. And
we're planning our meals. We're planning our harvest. For what we can preserve this way without having to have refrigeration or even heavy canning jars or something like that. So that's something we'll be keeping you up to date. Hopefully we'll get skilled with it and be able to help other people who are just getting theirs and get some ideas from all of y'all. So if you have one and you have ideas or recipes that work well for you, or we'll listen to your failure stories too. Hopefully we won't have too many failure stories to tell, but we're willing to give the good, the bad, and the uglies.
Leave us comments. If you've done this, like Carol said, if you've got stuff that succeeded or stuff that failed, tell us. Tell us in the comments. We want to know. We want to find out what other people are doing, what's out there. Also, start making sure you watch our videos to the end, because we're going to try to plan some surprises at the ends of some of our videos. So make sure you watch till the end.
One more thing that that you said we needed to mention is that we have created a cookbook. These are mostly basic recipes. You're not going to find a lot of off-the-wall ingredients that you'll only use once a year or something like that. These are the basics. Basic brownies and casseroles for a family to feed a lot of people. Quick recipes or cheap recipes or recipes using stuff from the homestead or storage items that might help you out in a pinch, or feed a family for less money, or just save some time. So those will be available, and we'll have to figure out how we're going to market those. But if you're interested, let us know. They're not very expensive.
No.
We might be able to do it electronically or like a PDF, or otherwise we have them printed and available to mail. So.
Yeah, we do have some printed copies. If you would like one, let us know.
Yeah.
Leave that in the comments also if you want
Yeah.
to, and tell us, and we'll get it to you or whatever. Maybe we can show a picture of it at the end.
Yeah, we'll post the picture.
Yeah, we'll post a picture of the book itself. It's
Yeah.
one that we Carol wrote and made up. We did it ourselves, so.
Yeah.
It's the only place you can get it is from us.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Not on the market. Not even Amazon has these.
Yeah.
So it's exclusive. Don't you like the sound of that?
There you go. That's very good.
That's good.
Very good. Anyway, okay, so.
Well, that's about it for today.
That's about
Just
it.
wanted to get you caught up. Watch the video here of the grandkids. It is just so cute, and they were so helpful to us. But they were just really cute.
So if you haven't
Hope you
subscribed
enjoy it.
yet, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner, and leave us comments.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time on the next video.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us here on Hideaway Homestead.
Appreciate it.
Scarlett and Eden are helping us dig up the beds for the the zipper creams. Look at these digging machines. I mean, I told Eden that's not how Opa does it. We'll have to look at Opa's videos and see how he does it. But it's a lot slower when Opa does it. Scarlett has what I think is called a Cobra tool. She's really making good use of that. Okay, here's Eden picking collards.
For my mom.
Look at what Scarlett picked. Those are perpetual spinach.
Is this
And then she's got a basket of,
Is this
nope, those are turnips.
Okay.
And then she's got another basket that I picked of mustard greens. So this is Pick Your Greens Day. I'm getting ready to pick some beet greens. See over here.
Do we need more baskets?
Yeah, if you want to get another basket, we can do 2 more. There's the beets. They'll be next. See how great they're doing? But if you notice, our sweet potatoes from last year, we didn't get them all pulled out, and now they've taken over this bed again. So looks like we'll have more sweet potatoes.